Hi, my name is Janet McCarty. I'm from Oxford, Mississippi, and I specialize in baking and selling all natural dog treats. My business is Cotton's Cafe Dog Treat Barkery. We specialize in baking healthy, all-natural dog treats using fresh farm produce from Mississippi, and they have no artificial ingredients or preservatives. Because I want a shark that's really involved in the business, I want to offer them an attractive offer. If I offer my percentage too low, they're not going to take a vested interest. So I'm willing to offer 25% of my company for $100,000. That $100,000 would be used toward product expansion, to be able to fill in with these larger retailers and to be able to take our product nationwide. Quite frankly, we're at a stall because we can't fulfill a national order or a national purchase order if we got it. So we would have, with the $100,000, we would have the capacity to produce for these larger retailers. We are entering into our third year of business. So we've been in business for 2 years, we've proven our concept, and now we're growing from a regional to a national scale. Well, our dog treats are different in two very powerful ways. One is that we're the pioneers of farm to dog treat, and we believe that dogs should eat as well as humans. So another trademark is if we won't eat it, your dog won't eat it. Our products are made of all human grade ingredients, they're naturally preserved, and we use local farm produce to make them. We have known sources which our customers resonate with. Another way that we're unique is our strategy of the way we sell our treats. We started off in the very beginning selling to non-traditional locations, bookstores, candy stores, pottery stores, floral shops, and people didn't go in to buy treats, but when they saw them, they bought them. And this gave us enough momentum to approach larger retailers. Mine's better because I truly believe in quality. We hand cut and bake every single treats, and we use no artificial preservatives or ingredients. And in fact, we use 2 natural preservatives that preserve our treats, where most competitors use salt to preserve. We use apple cider vinegar and honey, which are natural preservatives in food.
Why do people feel that they must have this product?
It's a must-have because in the world of pet food, there are so many unknowns. You don't know what's in the food. You hear about these recalls. There's so much fear when you go in to buy a product. For us, Cotton's Cafe, you can pronounce every ingredient on the label, okay? And you know what's in it, and you know who's making it. So we are very in touch with the quality. We have a hands-on approach to what we buy, and people can buy this with confidence to know that they're feeding their dog a healthy, all-natural treat. You can't patent a recipe, which I wish you could, but we do have our trademark phrases of Cotton's Cafe Dog Treat Barkery, if we won't eat it, your dog won't eat it, and farm to dog treats. In May of 2015, we joined the ranks of Whole Foods Market, which is really exciting because they believe in what we are trying to do. And just since May of 2015, we are now in 8 Whole Foods stores. So our strategy of placing our products in non-traditional locations has really worked for us. Well, I was working at a law firm, and this girl brought a box of puppies to the office, and they were about £1 pound and each, and they were covered in fleas, emaciated, looked very sick. And there was one there that had a black patch on her eye, and I decided I wanted that one. I took her straight to the vet, and the vet's like, I don't know if she's gonna make it. So I did everything I could to help her survive and fed her with a bottle, gave her vitamins, and fed her every day, and she survived. And then she got bigger and stronger, and when she was about 6 months old, she got sick, and I found out the food that I was feeding her was recalled, proven to cause kidney failure and death, and I panicked. So I went to the FDA website and I found out that there were 35 recalls of pet food just in that year. And so I decided to take matters into my own hands and started making Cotton her own food and treats. Well, after I figured out that this was a healthy option for Cotton and I was making the food, one day I was sitting on my front porch at my house and I was thinking about all of this, that I was making this food and how could I make this into a company. And I remember looking at Cotton, my dog, and she was sitting, guarding the house, sitting in the middle of the flower bed as usual. And I was sitting drinking a cup of coffee. And I remember looking at her and then looking at my coffee cup and saying, Cotton's Cafe, Cotton's Cafe. And Cotton's Cafe just came into my mind and I decided that was gonna be the name, and it's really representative of the fact that dogs should have their own cafe. They should eat as well as we do. And that was the aha moment that I could really do this. So for 2015, we sold $78,000 in dog treats. We have 3 flavors and 2 sizes, so that means we have 6 SKUs total. Okay, our projected sales for 2016 is $275,000. We have customers and accounts that are waiting for us to grow with them, where we have expansion right at our fingertips. Our lifetime sales up to now is $155,000 for 2 years, which is really good considering our first year was at farmers markets. I have invested over $25,000 in this business, and a lot of that money came from business plan competitions. I've competed in 3 business plan competitions where I have won $10,000 prizes and totaling $25,000 in prize money. I think I've always had an entrepreneurial spirit. I was a realtor for a very long time in Houston, Texas, and that's kind of like running your own business too. When I've worked for other people, I've always wished I was working for myself. So yes, I think I've been an entrepreneur at heart from the very start.
Right. What does this product mean?
It means everything to me. The reason I started this was because of Cotton, and it helped save her life, feeding her healthy, all-natural products. And I believe that this can be applied to any animal, and I think that this is kind of my life's work, because it's allowed me to not only help animals, but to support local farmers and to give people jobs, and it makes me happy. It allows me to use my creativity, so it's exciting.
What are your ultimate goals for Cotton's Cafe?
I believe Cotton's Cafe can be a lifestyle brand for dogs. I know that our treats are doing so well that we can take this concept and apply it to dog food. I also believe there's room for dog leashes and collars and bowls and clothes, and I believe we can make this a lifestyle brand for dogs. So.
Tell us something interesting about yourself.
Okay, well, I'm pretty crazy and out there to be a dog treat maker for a living, but I'm also a painter. I am pursuing my Bachelor's of Fine Arts at Ole Miss in painting. And that's been a real great creative outlet for me, and it's helped me to bring creativity to Cotton's Cafe too. So.
What do you think your biggest challenge has been so far?
Time and money. It never fails. There's not 10 of me. We're still when I say we, I mean me and my dogs. We're still a one-woman operation. I do have employees that work part-time that help me in the kitchen and in the office, but this is primarily me, so I never have enough time. I need people to help me. And then money, cash flow is always an issue, because when you grow, you have to fund that. So we're feeling the growing pains of being a regional brand and eventually a national brand. Well, everybody pretty much thought I was crazy when I started, and everybody kind of still thinks I am. And I do think you have to be a little bit crazy to make dog treats for a living. But it's been great because I have met literally thousands of dogs doing this. I have a lot of face-to-face contact with my customers, and it's really becoming a movement, and it's exciting.